What you might hear on the Dad Podcast could be considered offensive and or triggering. We'll definitely have some explicit content. You have been warned. Proceed with caution.
You're listening to the Dad Podcast.
Let's get started.
Fuck those little kids.
Check. All right. I think we're all good.
So, you said something when you walked in. You said that the long drives, the vibrations just put you to sleep or something, make you tired.
Yeah, I think that's my consensus. I don't know what else it could be.
So I was just reading, I guess it's an article on the app, The Chive. Have you heard of The Chive?
Of course.
Okay.
Every grown man knows of the chive.
I was just checking. So most people we work with aren't grown men because only a few people at work know about The Chive. Anyways, it was weird places they have orgasm. I was at the most what the fuck places or ways people have had an orgasm. One of them was this girl saying that, like, if she clenches her legs together, like, it helps her. And then she was on a bus, and it was the bumpy part of the road.
So she's fucking squeezed them bitches together?
Yeah. So when you're talking about the bumpy road.
Why would she do that?
Well, she didn't. I guess she said, like, there was a fat lady who sat next to her that squeezed her against the window. So, like, she's, like, squished. Yeah. And so when you said that about the long drives and the bumpy road, it just made me think of that.
There's more to that story.
I'm sure, but there was only that little bit about it.
I really do that. But like, not a normal car. It's in the box truck, so it's just like...
Because the shock sucks, so you're really just jumping around?
Well, it's not created for comfort. Like most vehicles are, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just loud and like... the whole way, and I'm just like... And then, especially when we go out of service...
Were you not listening to any music or anything?
No, I was. I was fine, and then we went out of service, is what I mean. And I'm just like, well... I just hold the wheel. I'm going to take a little nap.
I mean, you had Dylon, and Dylon with you.
And he spits straight fire. Hot fire. So...
Oh, man. Sorry about my my COVID cold.
Why would we be talking about me being tired and you yawn just now?
Because talking about tired makes me yawn. That's just what it is.
Whatever, dude. You have COVID?
I don't know. I got, one side of my nose honks when I breathe.
I mean, don't you feel like you shouldn't be having any of these symptoms?
I'm blaming my wife, who for the last month coughed in my face while we're in bed.
She's vaccinated too, isn't she?
Well, no, we're not fully vaccinated. We just had the first shot.
Oh.
We don't get our second shot till the 28th.
What about the girl in Utah?
It's bullshit.
James.
And I know James listens to this. He needs to read something other than Fox News. When I Google searched it, right? When he told us the other day over the phone, I looked it up on Google. Hold on.
When you told me, you said when I Google searched it, that's what you said.
The only website, whatever, that said that she died from the COVID vaccine was Fox News. Every other article about it said that.
And they own The Simpsons.
No, they don't.
I'm just kidding.
Disney bought that shit before Fox went crazy. Yeah, it's bullshit. It's a lie. She didn't die from the COVID vaccine. Utah.
Okay, what about the girl in Winnemucca?
Wikipedia?
Winnemucca.
What about this girl in Winnemucca? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
You just picked a place?
Yeah, I'm just picking places. I bet you can find. Girl in Winnemucca. You can find something.
I bet I can.
Dude, let's do that. Let's like just look up,
Okay, so girl in Winnemucca.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, let's see what we come up with.
Are you just trying to find ways?
I'm not even talking about COVID.
I know, but are you just trying to find ways to back out of it?
Back out of what? I haven't pushed into nothing. I can't back out of anything.
Let's see.
Top story. Winnemucca.
Local single women seeking men in Winnemucca.
Yeah. I was going to say Winnemucca.
That's the very top one. Next one is Winnemucca toddler killed by a rattlesnake bite. Family says the hospital didn't do anything.
What a rabbit hole this is, huh?
Yeah.
Let's go back to whatever you were talking about. This isn't not even going to go on like a weird thing, but so supposedly Johnson & Johnson's bad now, right?
It's not bad.
Isn't that the one your brother got though?
Yes. So it's not bad.
Is he worried? Have you talked to him?
No.
That's all I'm curious about.
He makes fun of it. So what it is they paused people being able to get the Johnson & Johnson vaccine because it has caused blood clots. That's what
that soon, huh?
That's what the news article or whatever on the top of the headlines would say about it. If you read farther in, I think it was 8 people out of 7 million who got the vaccine got blood clots.
I didn't even. I was just curious about is Josh worried?
No, not at all.
I didn't even know it was that.
Not at all. I called him and I was like, "You get your blood clots yet?" You making a collection? You know, where you think you're going to put them? In the legs?
And he's like, only semen clots. I mean, that's usually where they travel to.
Okay. They're going on a trip?
I mean,
In their favorite rocket ship?
for the most part, yeah. How do you know that?
Little Einsteins?
Yeah.
It's not like that show is new.
I mean,
I have 3 kids, dude.
Brittany sings that shit, and I'm like, where do you keep hearing this? I'm
It's
like,
all
what are you
over.
talking about?
Do you not know Little Einsteins?
No.
Oh, my goodness. I don't know if I think it's PBS or whatever,
I know
but
Baby Einstein.
my kids were really big
I know
into
Magical School Bus. That's about it.
So it was the same as a Magical School Bus. It's
No,
like
it
the
wasn't.
same station or whatever.
Oh, Stage. Okay.
Yeah. So I don't know, whatever that is. PBS, ABC, NBC, CBS, TNN, CBNT. I don't know.
Probably both.
But yeah, my kids used to watch that all the time. Like every single one of them can sing the entire theme song.
That's all I know. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship.
Soaring through the skies, Little Einsteins.
We don't need all that. I'm not trying to remember the net.
Oh, you'll have it memorized completely once Ruka's old enough to watch.
And see, that's what everyone told me about Baby Shark, and I just don't
Because
like.
Ruka's not old enough for that crap.
No, all I'm saying is I don't not know a single word to the Baby Shark song because it's fucking.
You miss What Does the Fox Say, don't you?
No. It says ring a ging a ging a ging.
Ring a ging a ging.
Yeah, it sounds like a tweaker. Ringing or like a Honda trying to start up in the winter.
Right.
Ring a ging a ging a ging. Ring a ging a ging.
So
What?
let's talk about comedy a little bit.
Fuck that. Brittany said I could get a face tattoo if it was glow in the dark.
I will slap Brittany right after I slap you.
No, she said I could do it.
Anyways.
Nope, we're not fucking anyways nothing, dude.
Yeah.
Brittany said I could do it, and I know a guy that'll do it for free.
You going to do a jizz mark?
I was thinking of Jizz Mark,
Yeah.
but Brittany wasn't on board with that one.
What did she want? Like, I'm Brittany's bitch?
We haven't even thought about that one. That might work.
Yeah.
A Jizz Mark.
Yeah.
Where would you get that if you were to get a Jizz Mark tattoo on your face?
Just right on the cheek, right next
On
to
your
the mouth.
cheek?
Yeah, like. No, I would never get a face tattoo.
Glow in the dark lipstick for me if it was fucking Jizz Mark. Anyways, no, I'm just gonna get like something scary.
Something. All right, yeah.
Something scary.
I'm just, you already know, I'm not into face tattoos.
Well, yeah, but it's glow in the dark. You'll never see it.
It's everybody's personal
You'll never see it, Donnie.
thing. Like, if they like them, that's to them. For me, nah.
But you'll never see it.
Oh, I'll see it.
I don't think so, though.
Yeah. When we're in the dark together.
Okay, but if it's a semen shot, you'll never see it then.
I know, because it'll be covered.
Yeah, so you'll never see it, Donnie.
It's a good point. It's a good
Just
point.
saying, unless I get something scary. Okay, what do you want to talk? Let's talk comedy.
Wait, so you're serious? You
Jokes.
really want to get a face tattoo?
Yeah.
We talked about this before. What were you thinking?
What do you mean?
Well, you take both meanings of that. What were you thinking? Like, why are you so insane? I don't get face tattoos. But what were you thinking of getting?
I haven't thought that far into it. Well, the original one I wanted was my eyelids.
That's what it was. Your eyelids.
Yeah, my eyelids. But I'm saving that for
Or
when Brittany leaves me. For when my glow in the dark face tattoo turns out to not be glow in the dark, and you can see it in the daylight.
yeah, it's gonna be showing. You're gonna see it.
I'm just kidding.
Would you like insane clown posse? What would you put on your face? Like, it's just
That's a
it's
good idea.
weird to me.
Actually, that's a good idea.
Oh God.
Probably, yeah. That's actually, you know what? That's what I'll do. Insane clown posse. But I'll say insane clown pussy. I don't know what I'd do. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe like, I don't know. I haven't even thought about it. This talk happened 2 days ago where she agreed to it, and I'm holding
Was
her
she
to it.
stoned
Of course.
and drunk?
Potentially.
And Ruka was drying off in the microwave.
Yes. Well, we've been using a dishwasher. If you use the full cycle, we don't have to bathe her and then dry her.
Yeah, you got the heat dry?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's great. In the steam wash.
So when Brittany stopped by to pick you up today and Ruka was upset, it's because she had 6 shots today?
Yeah.
Now, were they all tequila or were some of them vodka, bourbon?
2 of them were heroin.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
That explains
I'm trying to
the
build her
droopy
tolerance
face.
so that when she turns 18 and she tries heroin, she's like, it didn't do anything.
18? How about when she turns 5?
When she's 14 or whatever, she's going to be like, I tried heroin and it didn't do anything. And I'm like, it's because you have an immunity.
Immunity, I see.
Heroin, you're alive. Yeah, exactly, though.
You just need to build up an immunity.
All right, to heroin?
No, to work.
Oh. I mean, I think I have the biggest immunity to work.
You're immune to it?
Oh yes.
It does nothing for you?
Yeah. Well, I can do it without a single hiccup.
So that's why I wanted to talk about comedy.
Let's talk.
Sorry
about
to
it.
jump around. Not like let's tell jokes. I want to talk about.
Would you ever get a face tattoo if it was glow in the dark?
No.
Black light.
No. I'm going to tell you the only
Semen.
way I would get a face tattoo, and it has nothing to do with me being
you
homeless
joined a
and my
gang.
own family dead, is if somebody is paying me to advertise something on my face. Have you seen those?
I'll give you $20 to
No.
Wait,
It's going to be
wait,
like
hear me
millions
out.
of dollars.
hear me out. $20 a month, and you tattoo my dick on your face.
No, that's not an advertisement.
Kind of.
Plus, nobody would see it, so
What do you mean? No one would see it.
it'd be too small. We're going life size, right?
Oh, I was like, it's on your face. Everyone. I see what you mean.
We're not going to 200 times zoom it.
I'm like, everyone would see it.
No, I saw these ones where this guy was paid like $1 million to advertise like for some website on his forehead.
Tide Pods?
I don't know. No, Downy Dippin' Dots.
Yes, Charmin.
I don't know what it was. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up sometime. But yeah, like he was paid $1 million. He had to keep it on his forehead for a year, and it was like an advertisement. Like,
He had to keep a tattoo on his face for a year.
yeah, on his forehead, right on his forehead.
And then what did he do with the face tattoo after that year?
He probably paid to have the laser removal. I don't know. Cover it up with a peach tattoo.
Maybe
Skin tones. I don't know.
Invested in ball caps.
Right. It was probably something bad too. It was probably like some porn site or something. I can't remember, but it was. That's probably about the only way
What do you want to talk about?
I would get a face tattoo. Comedy, like why things are so
Hilarious.
funny to us, or funny to certain people, but not to others. I feel making jokes about somebody who would never do something, but saying they did something, I think that's funny.
I think they're afraid for their soul.
Especially when it is straight up. Everybody you would make the joke in front of knows that would never happen.
Yeah. What are you referring to?
I don't want
I know what you're referring to, but what are you talking about?
me saying a certain coworker goes home and takes out his anger by beating his girlfriend. Okay, we all know that his girlfriend will whoop his ass.
And then?
And then another certain somebody getting upset about this joke and saying it's not funny. And
But we do not know
But it
if
was
it's
funny.
true or not,
exactly.
which makes it funny.
But it's like calling a fat guy skinny or a skinny guy big guy or something. You know what I mean? It's like it's not true. We know he's not beating his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Again, she's a teacher, elementary teacher, I believe. She'd whoop the shit out of him.
Well,
And we know this guy.
I mean, maybe it's like Mortal Kombat situation. His special move might be a dresser to the fucking throat. You know what I mean? What's a teacher got? What is she gonna?
As he's lifting the dresser,
staple him to the wall.
As he's lifting this dresser, she's throwing rulers at his throat.
Yes, and that's
Now
just,
finish him. And just chucking rulers
But
across the
nowadays
place.
they don't have the metal things inside of the rulers anymore. So if he uses a special move and builds his power before her, he definitely could be beating her when he gets home. Other than that, though, I think teachers in the game come equipped with 3/4 of their power bar filled already. So there's no way he could, build his power bar first.
Yeah, so like, do you think these jokes we make about your baby, which everybody who listens to us or even knows us
Who jokes about my baby?
knows that your baby's not getting dragged around your apartment by the dog, knows that your baby didn't just have 6 shots of tequila and 2 of meth. You know what I mean?
It was heroin.
Well, that's why I said it wasn't meth. 'Cause the truth is it was heroin.
Okay, yeah. Everyone heard us say heroin. I know it was a meth.
And it was whiskey, not tequila. So,
Yes.
boom. No, I don't know. It's been bugging me since that happened. Like, it's jokes. We know they're jokes. I get so sick of the, for lack of a better way to say it, the pussies this world is becoming.
Oh, pussified, yeah.
You know what I mean? You can't tell jokes now and people get all upset. That's not funny. That's not funny. Why not?
I had a long talk today with a certain someone about that. And I was just like, I mean, the main point I argue there, though, is like, one, words, folks. We're all gonna die someday, right?
Yes.
Everyone's gonna die. They're just words.
We started the day we were born.
Yes, and like two. If you know where the person's coming from, which I don't make these jokes, or we don't make these specific jokes with people we don't know,
Yes.
or with like strangers. But if you make them in,
I mean, I guess technically we are if there's strangers listening to our show.
I mean, yeah, I guess, but if they started from the beginning, they get it, you know.
Oh, yeah. I mean, if they made it past the butt fucking stage,
Yeah.
boom. They're lifers.
And, I mean, we've blown up since then, guys. I'm just going to say it right now. Switzerland loves us, okay?
What he
Anyways,
really means, though, is he's got 3 blow-up dolls.
yes, from Switzerland.
From Switzerland. The last 3 they own.
But no, like, we make the jokes that we think are funny just in tune with our folk, right? Just
Yeah.
the people we correlate with and joke with, I guess we could say. And if someone knows you, you should never ever have to apologize for a joke.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Or you should never have to be like called upon about a joke when everyone knows it's for sure a joke. So I agree with you for sure.
My workbench in the back. Now look, I was getting annoyed with how many times this word was scratched and written into my workbench.
I think that's the best part
But
about
I
what
get
you're annoyed
why
with.
it
Because
was-
everyone loved drawing on that bench.
Yes.
Everyone loved it.
And who cares? It's a workbench
And
in
there
a
was
warehouse.
one word. It said it maybe twice, right? Fag.
Yeah. And then it got scribbled out.
And it
so
said
it's written
Tyler's a
again.
fag or something.
Yeah. Like, get over it. It's a workbench. That I am the only one that, I mean, my kid, Dylan, my other kid, are the only ones that are in there working on it. And
I
it's
like
getting
Dylan.
beat up. It's getting hit by hammers. It's getting, drilled into when we do stuff. Why do you have to come in there with a marker or another pen and just scribble and make it look like crap?
Yeah,
because
why
a
ruin
word
a
was written
piece
on
of
there.
art?
Now it's covered with a piece of carpet because that got so bad. The carpet, I guess it's okay, helping build the furniture. We could put a chair upside down on it and not worry about scratching it, or a table.
I
But
feel like the blankets work better.
yeah, but I mean, it makes it harder, to do stuff with the carpet. Like this person who doesn't have many brain cells was in there and
Schmanfrey.
they broke a mirror on top of it. So they could use a chunk of the mirror to tape to their raper van as a side view mirror. So now there's glass particles in the carpet.
That's
and every once in a
definitely not
while,
where I broke it,
I
just
rub
so
my
you know.
hand. Yeah, it is.
I don't think so.
Do we need to call Carter down here?
Do we need to check the cameras?
Yes, because it was right on the workbench where you broke it, and you peeled it apart, and there's still glass shards. I mean,
think-
this person broke it.
I
in this-
think it was in the trash can where I broke it.
No.
Yep.
It didn't even go to the trash can until after you taped the chunk to your raper van.
Where did it come from?
Cotton Eye Joe? It
Where
was
did
in the
come
back
from? Where did
room.
it go? Where did it come from? Cotton Eye Joe.
It was one I was supposed to fix for somebody. It was in the back room.
Maybe names
Andy that
pop
has
up.
the same hairdo as Baby Huey.
Works on her though, man. That's what I'm saying.
You don't think it works on him?
Works on him too. Actually, yeah, you're right. But he's got those eyes, you know what I'm saying, and those lips.
Look. He is probably one of my favorite.
He's my favorite,
I think he's awesome. He's a great worker.
and he does it,
Yeah.
and he's smart, dude.
I think Joey could take a few lessons from him. And I think more just in the
I just think like
grow up area, I guess.
for as young as they are, not in a shitty way, Joey's the alpha. It's just like, but Joey's personality is definitely like the one that
Yeah.
the one that's admired out of the. I don't know. Maybe Alex is, dude. He's paying for an apartment right now in Moscow.
Yeah, I know.
That's
He's a
why he needs a job.
fucking
right?
idiot.
That's why he needs a job.
Idiot.
Yeah,
I'd have told him, piss off. Take me to court.
I think he might have just settled it
Yeah.
and just figured it out. But maybe he's still paying the rest of his lease. Maybe.
I don't know. Like,
But COVID hit and he had to fucking bounce.
exactly. So tell him to piss off. You know what? Take me to court.
Yeah.
I lost my job at COVID. I had to move. Like, you were going to kick me out anyways. Why would I keep paying rent? Screw that.
He might be able to do that.
Yeah.
But maybe he's also like, he seems like the avoid
I
conflict
feel
type.
well, yes, and I feel he's getting used or taken advantage of over that on
Ooh.
that kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like
Ooh,
that's
my who?
it's
Just kidding.
easily he could just said, because it's the truth too. And I'm sure at this point in life, courts will be like, yeah, look, you can go rent that out. You probably already have to somebody else anyways. Stop trying to take his money.
Well, he just went and got a shit
Yeah.
like a couple weeks ago. maybe.
Well, you know,
I don't know. Any hoodle. What's up? You think Jaden's gonna fucking get bounced out of here?
I hope so.
I hope so too.
You know
Pissed
you
me
have
off.
SATs for months. It's something that they tell you at the beginning of the year, the date of this. He is known forever.
Oh, yeah, that was the excuse, huh?
Yeah, it's not like, oh
But he's
shit,
already used it
6:30
once
tonight,
too,
I got
right?
SATs tomorrow.
He's already used that
I
excuse
don't know
once.
what his excuse for the no-show was, but
Oh, he had a no-show?
yeah, that's why he was getting yelled at when I was taking a dump and I could hear through the wall.
Today?
No, this was a couple weeks ago. Pulled a no-show.
Oh.
And then when he finally came back in, like I'm in taking like a glorious shit, and I could hear Marie literally. It was glorious.
Okay.
It felt so good. Yelling at him through the walls. I am in the stall of the bathroom and I can hear it. So
So
I
not
come
so
out,
glorious.
and she tried to ruin it. She's sitting in her office alone. Just you know how she gets when she like yells,
Yeah,
and she's
just
like
crying
red.
and shit.
So like, I come out and I look in there and she's just bright red. I was like, does that child still work here? And she said, yeah. Like she just had to put the fear of God in him.
Well, I mean, that was a saying back when it was like, the wrath of God shall rain upon you type shit. You know what I mean? When people were real.
Okay, but look, okay, this is one thing that always gets me bonkers about religion. Okay, you could be a freaking mass murderer, rapist, piece of shit.
Just say sorry.
You
it's cool.
repent on your deathbed, and all is forgiven, and you're good to go. Bullshit.
That and like,
I found God. I am a better person now. You're an idiot.
and what are you paying money to?
What do you mean?
With your little collection baskets.
Oh.
What are we doing here?
Yeah. Well, they're nonprofit,
And they're government owned though.
and they're getting money.
Yeah. So just
The guy's
like-
not a pastor for free.
exactly. So like, what's this little fucking basket for?
Strip club.
And then, I'll get it into the church now.
The tidings takes
Yes.
him to the strip club.
But then like also, the proof.
Oh, you mean because there's absolutely none?
Yeah, where's that
No
at?
proof at all of any of this happening?
If I could get maybe just a quill's worth of inkling.
Quills?
Fucking quill's.
Are we
tip
talking
worth of
Peter
inkling.
quill or
Um,
like the pen quill with the feather?
either one of them works.
Okay.
Really.
Either one's acceptable.
Yeah. Daphne, do you know who Peter Quill is?
It's just, I don't get
He's technically an Avenger.
how you could just ignore science that is proven and go, this book that's not
So
proven
you're a
that's made up.
Scientologist?
No. I said science, not Scientology. I'm a nothing. I believe in science.
I think. Well, no, I think you're a. What's it called?
Satanist, yes.
No.
All
a-
hail Satan.
It starts with an A.
Atheist?
No.
Episcopalian? No, I eat all meat, not just fish.
A pedophile.
I see A.
Yes, that's what you. No, it starts agnostic. Agnostic. Me knowing you, I think you're agnostic.
Well, then you don't know me because I'm a nothing.
But see, agnostic is just like maybe there's weird shit going on up there, but I don't know what it is. Could be aliens. If you believe in aliens, I believe you're agnostic. That's what I think, anyways.
We discussed last episode, though, you don't think.
Well, I mean, I think if I'm under the influence of narcotics or hallucinogens, and then I think too much, you know.
The thinking never ends.
But I mean, that's every day. That's every day.
Yeah. So I was questioned.
You're agnostic then.
No, I'm not agreeing to that.
Do you have
Does
COVID?
nose hurt me? No, I just have a cold.
I don't
One half of
understand
my
it.
nose doesn't want to work. Here, I'll help. There. Is that better?
No, it's not. You're freaking me out, dude.
Why?
I think this fucking.
This
I
time of year, I always have.
I think this half scene is getting to you.
No, I always. You fucking piece of shit.
What?
You've been
Dude.
dying to say that, haven't you?
Yeah, no, I said half scene, dude.
No, this time of year I always get it's like allergies mixed with a cold, and it'll last like a few days, and then it goes away. I always get it.
Are you looking it up?
Yeah. A person
Someone
who believes
asked
that
what's wrong
nothing
with
is
me.
known or can be known of the existence or nature of God or anything beyond material phenomena. A
Boom.
person who claims neither faith nor disbelief in God. I claim disbelief in God, though.
But you could call the universe God. Do you believe in the universe and the energies and the powers within?
No.
Because that could be a higher power and or like.
It doesn't say higher power.
But
it says
that's what-
disbelief in God, not in a God, in God.
But that's like God to some people. Just like Hindu God isn't our God, the The Muslim God isn't our God. Don't fucking... Is the COVID shot... Is the vaccine fucking with you?
No, you're fucking with me.
Atheist?
An atheist doesn't believe in a God or divine being. However, an agnostic neither believes nor disbelieves. Agnostics assert that it's impossible for human beings to know anything about how the universe was created and
Okay.
whether or not divine being exists.
But aliens?
Yeah, there's definitely aliens.
Could they be a divine being?
No, it's an alien.
What do you mean, though?
It's just an alien. It's somebody from another planet. It's an alien.
Okay, if someone had...
Not a divine being. He's not a god. He didn't create the world. He didn't create his own planet. It's just
Maybe
an
let's
alien.
look up divine then, because I might have a skewed definition in my mind of divine.
To me, just divine is just like a god. You know, like
Omnipotent?
I created everything. You know, I created this. Is
So
this.
say an alien created our potential simulation we're in.
No, they didn't.
If we're in one, who created it, Donnie?
Neo.
If there's a fucking potential chance we're in one, who created it?
Those two blonde twins
Would they be
with the alabaster skin.
Would they be divine beings?
No, they're just nerds with a computer.
Oh man, I don't know. That's pretty fucking divine knowledge, dude. I'm just saying, maybe they fart northern lights. You know what I mean? That's divine.
No, and you have mental issues there.
Well, that one was a. I guess jokes aren't funny anymore, folks.
No, you can't laugh at them because that wasn't funny.
Me and Brittany just talked about that earlier.
Jokes not being funny, or
No, I made a joke about something. She didn't laugh. Or she said that's not funny. And I said, I guess jokes aren't funny anymore.
certain ones.
I don't remember.
You don't remember the joke, or
No, yeah.
oh, okay. You just got this look on your face like you're trying to remember everything.
I'm trying to fart.
Oh, let's see if the Northern Lights come out.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I'm divine, but sometimes I feel fucking
I mean, there's Adam Divine.
Adam divine.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Or Adam Levine.
Oh, but isn't that Levine?
Yes, but come on, man. Just fucking say another name to make people forget about what I just said.
There's a grape on Divine.
Okay, there's ketchup made up from Heinz. There's also boxers made by Heinz.
No, that's Hanes.
Oh. Is it?
Yes.
Good thing I don't buy boxers.
Right. Or any kind of underwear. Do you just free ball all the time?
Oh, they're usually just Christmas presents.
And
I just have them from Christmas.
I see you're talking about underwear.
Yeah, so I'm like, if they fit, they work.
If the glove fits, you must quits.
I don't want to bring the mood down, but your dog's probably dying right now, I think.
Thank God.
I just think she's
She's had a good run.
Oh, it's suicide. Holy shit, it's suicide. It's suicide.
Oh.
And she's trying to run another room, and Donnie is not helping her. It's pretty fucked up.
No, I am helping her.
It's entertaining.
I'm letting her go. It's about time.
Yeah, live your life you want to live.
She had a good run. 5 years. Boom.
And then you're gonna get some shit like, who would ever treat that animal like that?
Look, I don't own these animals, even though I bought them. So technically, they're mine. I own them, but they live free lives.
You're talking about your children.
Yeah.
I've been thinking, my next kid, I kind of don't want to give him my last name and I want to give him the last name Freeman. You know what I mean?
You gonna name him Morgan?
No. I'm not going to name him Django either, but remember like Django? He didn't have a last name until he...
Yeah, he did. It was Unchained.
But then he was like, bought, I guess? Bought and released. He was a catch and release. and then he had to have a name, but all they could give him was Freeman. Do you not know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I know what you're talking about.
Then why do you fucking look like...
No. You watch any documentaries?
Yeah, like the Las Vegas mole people? Is that what you're talking about?
No.
That's a good one. It's a good one.
Not what I'm talking about.
It's a documentary, though. And I watched it, so yeah. I watch documentaries sometimes, fool.
No, I was going through on Hulu
Like
before you
murder
got here. I was
ones?
just like flipping through and looking at documentaries. Lex likes those. Like the murder ones and shit. I like the ones like there's one Big Brother, the skateboarding magazine. Like that's how Jackass got started kind of thing. And well, check it out.
I don't
It's on
think that's how
Hulu.
Jackass got started.
They straight up said it. Even Johnny Knoxville right there on this documentary. No, it said that this magazine was Jackass and the stuff they did for this magazine was Jackass before Jackass. Fuck, watch the documentary. I didn't do it.
I don't have to. I know a lot about Jackass.
You know nothing, obviously.
CKY, big part of Jackass. Documentary didn't have that in it. And what happened to Brandon DiCamillo?
Who gives a shit? He was boring.
No, what happened to Brandon DiCamillo? I can kick you way up to a tree. I can kick you higher than you can kick me.
What?
You never listen to that?
No.
Okay. What do you... I can kick you way up to a tree. See?
Yeah, that sucked. That was horrible.
What you mean? That's fucking banging, dog. That's a banger.
No.
That's a banger. You don't know Brandon DiCamillo.
Thank God, because I don't want to.
Then you don't know Jackass.
Oh, I know Jackass. Jackass.
What about Viva La Bam?
Yeah, I've seen Viva La Bam.
You've seen it?
Yeah, I used to watch it all the time.
Did you live it, Donnie?
Oh, yeah.
Did you fucking live it?
Yeah, you know I did.
I'm livid.
I told you the stories.
I'm livid. What about Novak?
Oh, my God, I don't care.
What happened to Novak?
He moved on, like you should, from this topic.
You brought the topic up.
No, I talked about a documentary. You turn it into all these
The
stupid people who nobody
documentary
cares about
you
anymore.
brought up that you watched was about Jackass.
No, first
Donnie.
off, it was not about Jackass.
You're the one that
It
brought
was
the
about a
whole-
magazine.
Hold on, can we cut to the live stream and get some calls in and see?
Yeah,
if
let's
Donnie's
go.
wrong
Let's
or right?
go back to where you're dumb. It's called Dumb, the story of Big Brother magazine.
And what
And
did you say?
a
After
part
that?
of it, they said, let's see. So the history.
Hold on, you don't want to say it.
No, the history of boundary pushing, taboo breaking, crassly humorous Big Brother magazine that spawned MTV's Jackass, starring Johnny Knoxville, Bam Margera. This whole, I mean, it's even got Wee Man on the cover of the thing.
That's the door you opened to my portal. Is all I'm saying.
No, because
You
portals
said I
are
brought
closed.
it up. You opened that door to my portal.
Portals are closed in this manhole.
Okay.
Okay, no portals.
I don't agree.
I asked if you were watching.
I don't. I would like
if you
to
watch
take,
documentaries.
I would like to say some of this manhole's mine, and if Rick and Morty popped in here right now in a portal, it's allowed.
If Rick and Morty popped in a portal, I'm leaving with them
But
forever.
because
Done
the
with
portal
you.
was allowed.
No, portals aren't allowed.
I wish I had a fucking portal right now. I swear to God, I wish I had a portal. Just in case no one noticed, Marcus is never coming again, I don't think.
I think so too. I think he's just done with us.
And then Dan was like,
Dan will be here.
if Marcus isn't coming, I'm not coming.
Nah, Dan will be back.
I know. Dan will actually probably be here next week. guys.
We helped him move the rest of his stuff Sunday, and we actually saw how much work he still has to freaking do.
Dude, that was dope, though. I've never been to Egypt.
Right? Like, why he moved so far away? He
I-
moved far away and he hurt me.
I think it's because he makes vases for a living out of...
No.
is
They're called vases.
Vases.
Yeah.
Vases.
Yeah.
Out of stone.
Yeah.
And I think Egypt has, like, the cheapest stone prices.
Oh, by far.
And the highest vase prices.
I mean, you could get a big 10-foot by 10-foot slab for,
Yeah. So, like, maybe we question his move, but maybe in 10 years, his vase business is so big, he can move us there.
Yeah.
And we can be vase... What's the word? Proteges.
Yes.
Yeah.
He could teach us his vase ways.
Yes, vase... people.
People.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know the word I'm thinking of right now.
No, but I mean, after we left, his garage, holy shit.
His Varaz.
So much he has got to
It wasn't...
unpack still.
That wasn't bad, though, because...
I'm glad he found the bag of magical adult toys, though.
Yes, and
I
I'm
was
glad
worried
he found
about
it
that.
before Tana found it, honestly.
True. That's a good point.
Because if Tana found it, there would have been questions. He's like, they're used boxes, and she's like, what's that supposed to mean, motherfucker? And he's like, I mean, they're...
Your box is used?
Yeah,
oh, shit.
and there's no way out. So
Yeah, no,
I'm just glad he found it first.
Then he would be living in that 3-car garage or that nice camper out in the backyard.
Dude, today I was walking... I might get some hate for this one. So I had to go... Brittany was like, go find my vape in the car. And I was like, I'm going to pull the car up to the curb then for when I leave in 10 minutes anyways. And I was like, I'm taking the baby. And me and Ruka got in the front seat, and she sat in my lap, and, like, I backed out with her, and she was, like, amazed that she was able to sit in the front seat. And then I, like, drove forward, and I parked it. It was, like, 30 feet maybe. But she was just like, this is amazing.
Yes.
But anyways, what I was saying
I
is...
always did that with my kids.
Yeah.
Still do.
But
Like,
Brittany was like, you didn't put her in the car seat? And I was like,
for 20 feet?
yeah, I was like, why would I put her in the car seat? I was like, we're not going on fucking the highway. But then I get out, and, like, I'm holding the baby, and the baby's kind of fussy because she was having fun a second ago, right?
Yeah.
And I walk past Chomo Chad, we'll call him. Chomo Chad, whatever his name is. And he's like, man, I just fucking put a new starter in my truck and the motherfucker won't start. And I'm just like, fuck you. I'm like, sorry, man, that's like no help here.
Cool.
And I like go up a couple stairs. And he's like, well, do you know anything about the relay and the fucking blah, blah? And I'm like, man, I don't know nothing about cars. And I'm just like trying to be nice about it while I'm holding the baby.
I'd have been, if I did, I wouldn't, my van would be running.
Yeah, well, I was like, man, if I knew that, my van would be running. I said that, exactly. And he was like, oh, you're not that kind of mechanic? And I was like, I'm not any kind of mechanic.
But you got some nice lesbians down below.
You're freaking out over there. What's going on?
My allergies. It's just, it's
I don't know, dude. I don't want to be the one to make the call.
What call?
I'll go get Lex. I'll go get Lex first, dude.
Get me a day off work?
No, dude, you're gonna fucking Marie. Donnie's fucking got a second shot and he's losing it.
I haven't got my second shot.
Well, Donnie needs a second shot because he's losing it.
No.
When do you get it?
The 28th. So
I think you're having side effects.
2 weeks.
I'm seeing physical side effects.
Physical side effects, huh?
Yeah.
My one side runny nose and my itchy.
No, you're all quirky. It's weird. I've never seen you all like
Oh, I got a lot of what's the word I'm looking for?
Adderall in your system.
No,
methamphetamines in your nose.
Swamp ass going on. It's very squishy
that's
down
not
there.
it. That's not what I'm seeing.
I'm dying.
We're all dying. You're
I got
taking
the
it
COVID.
personal.
I got the COVID. No, what were we saying?
I don't even know. You want to talk
Fucking
about
Choma
comedy?
Chad. No, well, that was a long time ago.
I know.
You jumped off of that shit.
No, we talked about comedy and why jokes are funny to people.
I just don't get why everybody's gotta be all upset. It's a joke. You don't find it funny, don't laugh. We move on. Do you know what I mean? Like,
Are you saying Chomo Chad's not funny?
yeah, 100%. He's not funny.
You made up the name.
No, the name's funny.
Okay, yeah. Oh, now it's funny. You're right. I made it
Oh,
up.
I
That's funny.
did. Oh, yeah, it's funny. No, like just again, I don't know. Like today wasn't the only time. Like I've said a joke before, and like somebody else who wasn't even in the conversation, like that's not funny. Yeah, it is. Who the fuck are you? Go away.
Same person.
No, totally different person. Someone I don't even know.
Oh.
Like I don't know if it was at a restaurant, at a bar. I don't remember where it was. I was sitting with friends. We were at a table, and then someone came up. I made a joke. They came up and go, "That wasn't funny." You're not even in our conversation. Go away.
Say neither was
We thought it was funny. We all laughed. Get over it.
like it's a Kana type deal, but not it's Kana. I see
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know. Just like I said before, like with TV or radio, or don't turn that station on. You don't want to listen to my conversation? Don't listen to my conversation. Go away.
Unless it's this podcast, please listen.
Oh, yeah. Listen to all of
we
our
could use
conversations.
it. We could use all of it. We need help. Joe Rogan. Yep. As Shane Gillis would say, Saint Rogie, help us.
I really don't.
Have you seen Nate Bargatze's new stand-up on Netflix?
No.
It's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah?
Pretty funny, actually.
What's pretty funny? Like, who are we comparing to? You know my version of funny. You know who I like.
Then you will 100% love it.
Okay.
I think
That's what I'm getting at. Like,
I think...
if it's a Mark Norman type,
No, I'll tell you right
then
now.
it'll take me a while to watch it. But
I bet you like it more than Bert's last special.
never.
I bet.
Never. Wait, just
His newest one.
okay. Not all of them. Just the
No,
newest
his
one.
newest one. And Tom's newest one. Maybe even those two put together. Because those were both a little weak, if you ask me.
They had their points. But yeah, they
that's
weren't-
That's what made it a little weak, I feel like. There was just like
They weren't
a lot
Secret
of
Time
points.
and The Machine. They were.
Like, dude, I just remember, like, Secret Time, I dry my asshole on the bed when no one's around, or like,
Right.
whatever. I'm just like, yeah, or when I get out of the shower. I'm like, yeah, dude. Fuck yeah. That's amazing. So do I.
My favorite was talking about his wife. He's like, "This is my SEAL Team 6."
Oh, dude, that's the best one, too. He's like, are you fucking kidding me? Yeah.
Your sister's in bed with Charlie.
Yeah. That's a genius one, though. But,
Yeah.
like, his new one,
I gotta watch it again because honestly, you know, I might be with you because I don't remember much from the newest one.
Don't watch it again, though. Watch Nate Bargatze's.
Well, I'll watch them both,
Okay.
and then I can
think
give an
it-
honest opinion on whether I like it better.
I
Or the
don't
same or
know.
worse.
It might be called The Tennessee Kid, but that might be his last one. His
It's
new
on
one-
Netflix, you said,
It's like brand new.
and it's Nate
Nate Barr.
Nathaniel.
Nope. Nate. It might be Nathaniel, but it's definitely Nate.
I like that. You got to stop and think.
Well, I just remember he's from the South, so it could definitely be Nathaniel.
yeah.
But it's Bar Gat Zach.
The Tennessee Kid.
Is that the newest one that's popping up? That's what it's called. Right now.
2019?
No.
2021. It's called The Greatest Average American.
Yeah, The Greatest Average American.
Okay.
Dude.
So I will add that to my list.
It's seriously insanely funny. And it's like...
I will tell you, I was
dad
not
funny.
the biggest fan of Tom Segura's Ball Hog, which was his newest one.
I thought it was so...
Again, he
weak,
had some
dude.
funny stuff, but it wasn't like...
It wasn't Tom.
Yeah.
It was not
yeah.
Tom.
But I did laugh a lot at Bert's.
What was his, like, Birdie Boy? No.
Hey, Big Boy.
Hey, Big Boy, yeah.
Yeah.
His next one's Birdie Boy, right?
I think that's the tour.
But he tours before the special.
Yeah, maybe. Have you watched The Cabin?
Yes.
All of them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What'd you think of that?
I actually really loved it.
Yeah, I fucking
Until...
loved it.
So, Big J was on it, right?
Yes.
And Big J talked about on the Legion how, like, obviously it was a TV production thing or whatever, but he said all of his funny shit got cut. And he said all of his best moments that he had with Bert and all of his best moments that he had with, like, Donnell were not on the show. And that show kind of made him, like, since Donnell and Anthony, what's his name? From Blackish and whatever.
Yeah, Anthony?
Yeah, and he's the big star. But Jay was like, I get it, because that's what TV does. Like, they focus that episode on him because he's the big one. But he was just like, all the good shit, I feel like, was cut. He was like, because we had a lot of good content that didn't make it to the show. And
I believe it. I do.
But I like the show, but it just made me think, I'm like, damn, dude, I want to see all of it. Like,
But I
bet
think the one with Donnell, it was Donnell and Bobby Lee. That was a fucking great one.
Oh, no, then I'm thinking Jay, Anthony, and...
So the very last one, no pain, no gain.
it's wait, don't
Anthony
tell me.
Anderson.
No, don't tell me.
Big J
And don't tell me. It's Dion Cole.
yes.
Okay, cool.
So those three.
Cool.
Yeah, I could see that because there was a lot more of the other guys than there was of Big J. But again,
And
like,
that's
you know,
just... I mean, that doesn't make me hate the show. I'm just a little biased because
Yeah.
I love Big J, but I'm just like, damn, I wish I would have seen the fun
some of the
shit.
stuff.
And then it made me think of the Joey Diaz episode, and I'm just like, there's probably some shit from there that was cut that could have been gold,
Probably.
you know what I mean? But that was a good episode.
Yeah,
That was
I think they all were. Like,
I think they all were too. Yeah,
They were all
Bobby
great.
Lee was the best one.
who?
Bobby Lee.
Yes, I fucking love Bobby Lee.
He's like, oh, I'm getting in this right now. They
And-
walk in burst naked. And he's like,
he
don't-
takes his clothes off,
Yeah.
lays on that bear rug with him.
he's
Yeah,
like, I
it
know
was just
weirdo,
like-
dude. I'll get in there with you right now.
It was almost like Bert's plan was he knew they were coming. He tried to scare them off or whatever. Like the one where the
See, who did he came with? Oh, Donnell. Yeah, Donnell. You just said. And Donnell's the
Yeah.
one that's like rooted in the urban culture. He's super homophobic, and he doesn't understand like gay jokes, and he doesn't understand that kind of shit. And so he was like, "What the fuck is happening right now?" And it killed me.
God, I think it was on. Was it on the one with Bobby Lee? Like
What?
it starts off and he's getting, like he's trying to wax his own ass,
No, that's the Big J one, I think.
and the
He's like,
the
"I'm back
blonde,
here."
The blonde lady comedian comes in and she ends up not being on the show. She comes in, he tries to get her to wax his ass.
Nikki Glazer.
He's like, where are you? Are you leaving? She's like, no, I'm not leaving. And she's out there, like taking her beer and looking at the camera, and then she just leaves, and he's just standing there bent over. He's like, come on, just pull it, just give it one yank.
I
Like,
think that's Nikki Glazer. No, because she would have done it.
I don't think it's Nikki. No,
Nikki would've
it's not
done
Nikki
it.
Glazer. It's not.
because she would have done it.
It's God damn it. It's a bigger girl.
Oh, Pat, Miss Pat.
No,
Black?
no,
Or
no,
you
no.
said blonde.
Fortune.
Fortune Feimster?
Yes, her. Yeah. So she shows up at the very beginning of the episode. He's like, I'm in here, and he is bent over, butt ass naked, with like a wax strip right up the crack of his ass.
I don't remember that one.
And I can't remember which episode, but she wasn't on the whole episode.
She's married to a super hot girl.
I believe it. Look at Ellen.
But, like, her wife's fine.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
Yeah, look that up. My favorite part of the whole show, I'm pretty sure it was Miss Pat. But he came out, like, she showed up and walked in the gate, and he just got out of, like, the hot shower, and he ran out naked steaming.
Yes, the hot tub.
Yeah, the hot tub,
Yeah.
and he was hella steaming, and she's like, what the fuck?
Yes. And then he tries to get her into the into like the pond to go fishing, and she tips over. And yeah.
That was the best one, dude.
Jacqueline Smith.
I don't even know her name. I've
telling
seen pictures. Would you type in
Just her name and then the wife.
Annie Hoodley?
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So the beginning of that episode, it was hilarious because I was like, yeah, I love her. She's gonna be on it, and then 2 minutes in, she leaves. Because of, I don't know if it's because of that or if that was just part of the plan. Like, we're gonna make you think I'm on here.
She was in the episode.
She wasn't. She left and never came back.
Oh,
And that might have been the one.
that might have just been like a cameo type deal.
That's what I mean. Like
Yeah.
like it was planned out as a cameo because she
Yeah.
couldn't be on it. But that might have been the one with Kaylee Kuko and
Kaylee Cuoco and
Caitlyn. Yeah.
Jenner. Yeah.
I love that. He's like, I think we could be friends. Caitlin's like, no. Or would you be my friend? No.
Yeah.
Just no.
That was like a weird toss in.
It was.
They like
You
he's
think like
I
maybe
wanna
there
do the
wasn't
show,
somebody
and
gonna be
they're like,
there?
Yeah, they're like cool, but like you're gonna have to take this and this guest or something. That's probably how they got Anthony whatever.
Anderson.
Yeah, but then they're just like, but like I'm sure Bert. I could see Bert choosing that guest,
Yeah.
but I don't think it could go through if Bert was just like, that's what I want.
But
I think they're like,
Bert,
you have to have this. You know
maybe,
what I mean?
but I think Bert chose Caitlyn because remember his dad was a huge fan of his when he ran track and even called and like his dad was like crying. He was so happy he got to talk to Caitlyn.
Oh, true. I forgot about that part.
So
Wouldn't that be so?
how awesome would it be that famous that you could just choose?
But wouldn't that be so strange? Like you finally get to talk to your hero, and it's not your.
No,
You know what I mean, though.
no,
Not in a
because
shitty
I
way,
mean I
but,
know
like, wouldn't
kind of what
that-
you're getting at, but it's still the same person.
You just want to be like, but you want to be like, fuck yeah, bro. Like you're the man. You fucking killed it. You're the fucking man of all man. But like if you meet him now, you're just like, you rocked, or like I feel like there's luster taken.
Because you can't say you're the man of all men, or
No,
like
not that, but just like that's when people that were idolized by Bruce,
okay.
it's because he was the fucking man, right? I'm trying to go around it without being shitty.
I know what you're trying to say, but look, the only thing I'm gonna say is just because his Audi is now an innie, he's still the same person that he was.
True. But okay, I guess what I'm wrapped up on is like, does she, is it a fresh start now and you don't want to be maybe recognized for that?
No, I think
Or like-
she still keeps everything about her past open and out
Okay.
there. And
I
it's,
just
it's
want-
who she is.
just
It's
the
who she
thought of it
was,
is what
you know
makes
I
me
mean?
ask.
It's that kind of stuff that brought her to where she is now, that made her who she is now.
Just because I'm sure there's a lot of people that are like, but that one specific scenario where he finally got to meet or talk to, I guess, FaceTime or whatever, it would just, he didn't make it seem different though.
No, he was still so excited
Yeah.
and happy and
Yeah.
like made a dream come true kind of thing. And
I guess this is just a whole new thing. I'm fine with it
Because it
but I
is
just don't
and
know
it
like
isn't,
where
like-
what the whole dynamics of everything are. You know what I mean?
as far as
Well, like
when
what I
they
just
when
said.
they make the transition, are they starting fresh?
Well, maybe some of them.
You know, maybe some
Maybe
have such
some
a
of 'em do
crappy
it-
growing up that they
Exactly.
want to, but there's also always going to be, no matter who you are or what you're doing,
Yeah,
that's your past. That's who you are. That's who made you who you are today.
true. But do
You know
you
what I mean?
think that's how it's? See, I mean, I guess we can't really talk on
They've
this
always-
much. But do you think that's the general thought?
No, because the way I see it,
I think the general thought's more like getting away.
I don't. So this
And
is
starting
this is the way I see it. Not starting new. I think it's finally being them. Like they've always
Okay.
been, like Bruce has always been Caitlyn inside. Now it gets to show everybody else, this is who I really am. This is who I've always been.
Mm-hmm.
Now you get to see who I am. You know what I mean? Like that's what
I
I
guess
feel.
I'm
That's
not
how I
thinking
feel
personal
about
level. I guess I was
them.
thinking
Yeah, they
Not personal, yeah.
they're gonna be the same. Like how do if say you came out and said I'm trans and I'm gonna become a girl. I am a girl inside. That's who I am. You're still gonna be the same person I've always known. You're gonna look different. Whoop-de-doo. You know what I mean? Like your past will not change just because your outside did.
But would you feel weird about? Okay, say I did that in 10 years, and we've known each other for 13 years at that point, right?
Okay.
Would you feel weird about bringing up like bro stories? I guess.
No,
for the lack
because that was still your past.
You
That's
know what I
still
mean?
that's still you. You were still involved in it. You know what I mean? We don't.
But maybe knowing I'm indifferential the whole time after 10 years.
What do you mean?
Just you're like, oh, he wasn't really like that the whole 10 years.
If you straight up
You
and
know what I
said
mean?
everything I did in the past was a show that's not me, I don't ever want to talk about it again, then yeah, I wouldn't bring it up.
Okay, fair then. It's just.
But-
okay. So boundaries and shit. Okay.
Yeah, so
I
like
I
with
just don't-
Carter
it's just a
doesn't
weird conversation.
hide that he used to be Kyra.
Yeah.
Carter doesn't hide that, baby pictures. He might say, "Oh, I was ugly back then," but it's still Carter. The personality, everything was still the same. Nothing
Mm-hmm.
changed when Kyra changed to Carter.
Yeah.
He stayed the same. He's just Carter. He's
Carter
the
now, yeah.
same. Yeah.
He just grew to Carter.
Yeah. Like
Yeah.
he didn't change who he was, what he did, what he liked, anything. It just
It was always Carter.
Yeah.
I see that then.
You know what I mean? So I think like, and I could be wrong with Bruce and Caitlyn thing, but I just say like Caitlyn, it was always Bruce. Bruce is always Caitlyn. Like it's the same person, just goes by a different name.
I just wonder if it's weird for her, like, man, you were my fucking hero when you won that gold medal. You know what I mean?
Well, see, that's where it would get weird because you said you were my hero.
Okay, well,
No longer your hero because he became a female.
as in when you became.
I'm not saying you're
like,
saying it bad. I'm just saying
not past tense.
certain words
hero,
you say.
but
Like Bruce's sorry, Bert's dad didn't say you were my hero. He said you are my hero.
but I'm just thinking like, okay, say when he won that gold medal or
Okay.
all his gold medals,
Mm-hmm.
that could have been when he became someone's hero.
You became my hero when you. So you'd say you became, not you were my hero, because when you say it's more how you say it than bringing up the
yeah.
stories by saying you were. Like if I looked at Carter and said you were so cool back then, I'm saying you're not now.
That's different though.
No, but that's the thing. You were my hero.
But like, there's nothing
That would come across
but
like
there's
you're not
nothing
my
in-
hero now.
There's nothing in. It's so different now though, right? Because like that's how you would fucking say it. Man, when you won that gold medal, you were my hero. I don't know.
Okay, so see the
Like
way you worded
that's
it,
what I mean.
but that's you worded it different. If you say
Yeah.
you were my hero when you won that,
I see what you mean, but like that's
as
what
opposed to
that's
when you
what
won
I
that,
mean.
you were such a hero, or you
Yeah.
know what I mean. It's just how you word things. I know you weren't meaning like you're not my hero now, but I'm saying it's just however you say it, however it comes out.
But I wonder if that's weird for her.
I don't think so.
You know what I mean?
Because it doesn't matter if she was him back then. That same individual is the one that won the medal. She still has all the medals.
I feel like those
They're still
Kardashian
hers.
bitches got to him.
I
There's
don't know.
something deeper
Like-
going on there. Got to make a change around here, and it's got to be
I
a
get
big
you're
one.
making a
It's gotta
joke.
be a big one.
Yeah, no, I don't feel.
No, that's only half a joke. Those Kardashian bitches are fucking ruthless.
Yes.
There's something going on.
But I
there.
don't feel anybody can make you change your sexual orientation. You are who you are.
How much money he's got. There's nothing though, Tony. There's nothing.
You're still always going to be a straight male inside. You're not going to feel like you're a woman. Somebody could pay you to have the surgery. You're not going to be a female. Do you get what I'm saying? You're going to look like a female, but you're not going to be one.
Does that make you get what I'm saying slightly?
No.
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 Reverse it on everything we've been talking about.
Now you're just confusing the shit out of me.
Maybe he has $1 billion, and he is still a straight male inside.
No.
I'm just saying. But yeah, exactly. They could pay me, and yes, I would still be a straight male inside.
Well, that's...
I'm just saying, maybe
okay,
these
and that's
bitches
what
got
I'm
to him
saying.
first. Okay, you get me.
Okay. Another conspiracy by Tyler.
Don't hate me right now.
Oh, I hate you. No, I'm just... Yeah. I'm just...
It's
yeah.
fun.
I'm just... Yeah. I get what you're saying. I don't remember what we were talking about.
Face tattoos,
No, we weren't.
movies. Let's get into our movie junk.
Yeah. Have
only
you
been a
watched Zack
week.
Snyder's yet?
No,
Damn, dude.
I don't have time.
I know.
You know when I do have time,
I know
though?
it's 4 hours. Friday, Saturday.
Ruga
You're fun with that?
doesn't let me watch that shit.
And you wouldn't because you want the volume up and it is going to get loud on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on the movies, like, have you watched any lately? You're excited about any coming out? Are you?
I'm slowly watching the new Wonder Woman.
Okay, 1984.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I like it. I like it more than the last time I watched it already.
See,
I think
did.
it's really
I liked
good.
it. I don't know why everybody's got to talk crap about it. Like I liked it.
I've heard a lot of crap about it, but I like how. So don't give anything away because I'm not sure of anything yet. But like obviously, I'm to the point where the dude is the wishing stone now,
Okay.
and the blonde girl has her powers or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing she's gonna be Cheetah. You can give that away right now and let me know. Just because I know Cheetah's in the movie.
Yes.
So she's got to be Cheetah, right? Because she's the only other main.
Yeah.
So I think that's cool. Because I've always liked Cheetah, and I just like. Okay, the coolest part I like is it applied. We've talked about this. We talked about it last episode. If we applied our powers to real life, she was going on that jog. Dude fucked with her. She got saved. Then she got powers, and she was jogging, and the same dude fucked with her, and she fucked him up.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, fuck yeah, dude. Because
Well,
that's
that's what I'm saying,
exactly
like-
how it would be. Fuck yeah. And I love that.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong. I like Superman. I like Wonder Woman. Whatever. But they're all too goody.
Yeah, they're all too, yeah.
Which is why I like Zack Snyder's Justice League, because Wonder Woman chops the bad guy's head off.
That's what you said. See, I haven't watched The Boys yet either, though. Have you watched that?
The Boys is awesome.
And I heard that's legit.
I've only watched the first season. I need to get in watching the second.
There's
but
a second?
Mhm.
Oh, cool.
It just came out. I think it came out last year, but they haven't made the third yet, so it's still in the just came out.
I never watched that because I watched Umbrella Academy when they were out, like, ish the same time,
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, they
And
were.
I watched Umbrella Academy.
It's a very dark superhero type thing.
But, like, realistic, though, right?
Yeah, because literally they're in it for the money. They're in it for, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they because the superheroes, there's cover-ups on things, and there's, so it literally shows pretty much what I feel superheroes would be like if they were real.
Just like the dude in Wonder Woman, I mean, he did put a lot of work into it. He wasn't just some fucking Joe Schmo that got powers.
Yeah.
But he also happened to be evil.
But
Well, maybe. I don't know
wasn't.
if he is yet. That's what I'm saying. I don't know yet. But he seems pretty fucking evil in the beginning, dude. Does it get better?
Yes,
He's
and
just trying to
see,
do it
I
for
didn't-
him and his family,
Exactly.
though, right?
Like, I didn't take it as evil. I took it as
Like
he's
we
trying
would
to be on
apply our
top
own
so he
powers.
can have a good life for his
Yes.
his
Just like anyone would do. So cool. I still need to get there, but that's the only real newest thing I've watched lately.
This I haven't watched. It's not a new movie, but I love Kevin Hart. I love The Rock. I love those two together in movies.
Jumanji.
No,
Central
so I went back.
Intelligence.
Yes, to their first movie together, Central Intelligence.
Yeah.
I fucking watched that again last night, the night before, with Riley and Alyssa. I love that movie.
I was talking to Dylan today about I scroll through Vudu and Netflix and like Hulu, and I'm like seen it. But then sometimes when I'm like, mostly Vudu, I'm looking for a movie at night. I'm like, oh, it's good, but like I've seen it. I'm like familiar. But Central Intelligence is a good fucking whatever, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Multi-watch.
No, it's a good example.
Yeah.
Because like Jumanji 2 though, I'm like seen it, whatever, and then I click it and I watch it and I'm just like, I don't remember any of this, and this is fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why have I skipped this so many times?
It's just,
But Central Intelligence for sure, because I just recently watched that too, and I'm
Yeah.
just like, this is so funny.
and it's I don't think I own a single movie that I've only watched once. I take that back. I own 3
There's gotta
movies
be.
that I've never fully even watched.
Twilight.
No,
there's 4 of those.
the
Wait, let me
fucking-
guess. Give me a hint though. It's okay. It's a trilogy. I'm guessing.
If it took place in a trailer park, it would be on Cops.
What? If it took place in a trailer park, it would be on Cops.
It would be an episode of Cops,
and it's a trilogy.
not a love story.
And it's not a love story.
No, it is a love story.
It's a love story.
I'm saying if it took place anywhere other than where it took place, it'd be an episode of Cops, not a love story.
I'm never gonna guess. You might as well spill the beans.
The 501 Shades of
Dark
Dark White.
Yeah. The 50 Shades of Grey.
Yes, horrible movies,
Brittany's into those too.
dumbest bullshit ever. Lex loves them.
Kind of hot though, right?
No,
You're like, I want to be him sometimes.
I don't want to. Like,
Donnie?
it does not turn
Donnie?
around. He beating her.
No, not those parts. I'm talking about the other parts.
I don't know the other parts because I never
They're
fully
at a
watched
dinner
them.
and like he has that like vibrator or whatever with the remote control,
I do want to see one of those.
Yeah,
I
dude,
want to get a
it's-
hold of one of those.
and he's just like, I'm sure your sister knows fucking the words verbatim, but it's something
Probably.
like that.
Lex will.
But he's just like, keep your mouth shut or whatever. And he's like, and I'm just like, that's fucking awesome, dude. That's so funny. I want to be him right now. I haven't watched. I think I've watched that movie though.
I have not seen any of them all the way through.
I haven't.
I just couldn't. I tried once with Lex. She's like, "We just watch with me. I just want you to watch with me." So I tried once, and it was horrible. I hated it. I've never watched any others.
There's something inside of you telling you something else. Then
No, I also think Titanic was horrible.
you want to be her. You do, don't you?
I want
Donnie?
some rich man to beat me.
Yeah, you know you're just an average girl, and
Yes.
you could be living that life
I am so average. Why didn't he choose me?
or whatever's going on. I don't get that either. I guess.
Yeah, those are about the only movies that I own or that are on there that I haven't watched more than once.
So you're saying that's a shitty movie that could be remade better?
I'm saying they should burn that and never even talk of it again.
I think we need a new Seth Rogen movie.
Yeah. I mean, I know he's out there, boosting up his weed business, but yeah, come on.
You got a weed business now?
Holy shit, do you not know anything going on?
No, I don't have social media.
Yeah, he
Social
started
media.
his own weed business,
I guess it only makes sense.
right?
If Jim Belushi has his own weed business, why wouldn't Seth Rogen have his own weed business?
Back to movies, though. Like, I do the same thing. Like, I flip through Voodoo. I'll flip through Voodoo at night and do the same thing, and I'll be like, But what I'll do is I'll sit there and I'll flip through. I was like, I might come back to this one. And I'll keep going. And then
I
I
do that too,
eventually
yeah.
probably end up going, but I'll just go back to that one.
But then you're just like, but then you make it all the way to the bottom before you go back to that one.
Yeah, and see, my thing is usually when I'm flipping through at night, I pick one I like, but obviously I bought it, so I like them. But except for Shrooms, still don't know who bought that one,
See,
motherfucker.
I know you believe me just of the, I didn't do it, but I'll tell you right now, I promise on everything, I swear to God, I did not buy that movie. And it is hilarious how it popped up.
Right?
Somehow.
Right as I'm
at
saying, I
that
would never
timing,
own
yeah.
that, and they're like, "But you bought it." I'm like,
Yeah.
"No, the fuck, I didn't."
But I swear to the fake God I believe in, I did not buy
So
it.
this is my thought: is one of my brothers did it because they heard me saying I would never buy it. Anybody who has access to my Voodoo could have because
And they're like,
the
that
card
motherfucker
was
Tyler's
linked
got
to
it.
it.
He was talking about it. He'll put it
Right.
on him.
Right? Yeah.
Thanks, James.
Yeah.
Good looking out,
Because
James.
I mean, if I want
Wait,
to,
me and James are homies right now. Thanks, Josh. You fucking fuck. All right. I'll take it to court right now.
yeah. Which court? Judge Judy? Judge
man.
Joe Brown?
Brittany better
Night
not,
court.
Brittany better not be being a bitch buying movies behind my back, not telling me. I'm over here fighting our fucking case, and she's buying the movies the whole
Like,
time.
oh, that was me.
Yeah. Love you, babe. But God damn it, you got me in a pickle right now.
What's an old movie that you could just keep watching? Like, say,
Mad Max.
the original or the
Yep.
new? The Mel
original.
Gibson original?
Yes.
Which one? Mad Max? Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome?
I mean, obviously Thunderdome, but Mad Max original is my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean, Thunderdome's pretty good, dude. Maybe all of them.
So that would be what you would go with. Like, you're sitting at home and it's say it's a rainy
Is it
day
just
and you're not
me,
going to do
or is it me
anything.
and Brittany, or is it me,
Just
Brittany,
you.
and Ruka, or is
Just
it me and
you.
Ruka, just me?
Yep, you finally get a day alone. You're like, I'm going to watch
And
movies.
I only get to pick
One you've
is
seen
that what you're
before.
saying?
I just one you've seen before, like that you
Night
know
School.
you could go back to and watch again.
Night School.
Okay.
Literally, I don't even know why, but that's my favorite movie ever.
Which is so crazy.
It's my favorite movie, dude. It's so...
Because look, it was
it's
good,
so...
but it wasn't that good.
It's witty, though, and that's my shit.
like
It's
that wasn't
witty's
even one
my
of
shit.
his highest grossing movies. It wasn't even a high grossing
Kevin
movie.
Hart?
Yeah.
That was his first movie.
Are you on drugs?
That was his... No, that he produced himself.
Oh, I
And
was
that-
like, Kevin Hart's been in many movies
I think
before
it's
that.
his only movie, too, but I see what you're saying now.
Yeah.
I thought you meant that he produced. I was like, that's his only one.
Yeah, no,
Dude, that movie
yeah, I don't know. Like, I
is
liked it. I
fucking
laughed. I thought it was
hilarious,
funny.
dude.
That's...
And he's like, "Are we going to gloss over the fact that we just brought a prison fight?" Like, bro, it's my favorite comedy movie because I'm super into action movies too.
Oh, I love action movies.
So like,
my favorite comedy, or at least one of them, would be
maybe-
Caddyshack.
You know
but-
what? Then maybe I'll bring it up like to answer your question, how you kind of want it to be answered. I guess Transporter.
Oh yeah, Jason Statham.
Yeah, dude. I really like that movie.
I have
That's a good movie.
many
Mad,
I could watch.
I have many.
So,
See, but like what your
but I'm
question's
just
pretty
saying.
vague.
Okay,
I have a lot of them. You're right.
there's got to be at least one that you're like, I can't find anything to watch. There's like one go-to movie. You're like, I'll watch this again. For me, it's Vacation. National Lampoon's Vacation, the original with Chevy Chase.
For the last year or two, it's been Night School.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like if I'm just sitting home alone, no family around, no kids, just me, some munchies, some drinks, whatever. I'm like flipping through. I was like, God, there's nothing to watch. There's one movie
Mine's a Marvel movie then.
that I could just always. I was like, okay, I know this is great. I'll watch it again.
Yeah, mine's any Marvel movie really. If I'm that's me. If I'm out of TV shows that are new, or if like I have nothing and I'm by myself, it's definitely a Marvel movie.
Yeah.
I like the old Hulks.
See,
Iron Man I can kind of go without. Captain America's dope. I really like the Ant-Mans.
See, I love the Ant-Mans.
I like the Ant-Mans a lot.
But I liked Iron Man's a lot.
They're good, but like I'm just I've seen
I
those
wasn't a
ones
fan
lot.
of the old Hulks.
No,
No.
I think
Either
love
one,
'em.
you know,
I
I
love
mean,
'em.
they're okay. I own them all.
Okay,
I own
so
every
there was
Marvel movie, but
there was 3, right? 2 of them were Edward Norton,
yes.
and one of them was another guy.
Yeah, because there's been 3 guys, so there's right now it's
But the third guy's the Marvel guy, so
Eric
he doesn't
Bana?
count for the. But he doesn't count. It's Bruce Banner.
Eric Bana is the actor who plays Bruce Banner.
Okay,
I'm
I
saying.
thought
So
you-
right
I
now
thought you
it's
said Eric Banner. I was like,
no, yeah, right now it's Eric Bana.
But he doesn't count because he wasn't. He's not in a movie like a Hulk movie, right?
No, I'm just saying, yeah, he is the Hulk now.
The Avenger.
And then there was it was Edward Norton. That was the second one. Mark Ruffalo was the other Hulk.
Yeah.
Or am I backwards? Is Mark Ruffalo the one now?
No, Mark Ruffalo's now. Yes.
So
Mark
Eric
Ruffalo's
Bana
now.
was the other one.
Okay, yeah, you're right. Edward Norton, strictly movie talking, not Avenger talking.
Yeah.
Edward Norton was amazing. I think I liked it a lot, dude.
See, that was my biggest thing. Like, I like Edward Norton. He does great movies. That was horrible as the Hulk. And there was too much CGI, so the movie itself was
it was great, dude.
Like, I own it. I liked it, but it just wasn't.
See, but maybe I liked more of the story than I like how he had to like control his heart rate. I liked how it gave that little inkling of like a normality of a Hulk's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And how he has to control himself so he doesn't fucking destroy everything around him. Maybe it was the story. Sorry.
I think with both of the first two, the one with Eric Bana, which was the first one in 03.
Is that okay? I can't put a face to that name. No, he's not the one that fought the dogs, right? The Hulk dogs. That was Edward Norton, I think.
This is the one where Sam Elliott was the army general guy, the dad. It was that one because it says Hulk versus Hulk dog scene, 2003.
Oh, okay. And why don't we have a new Hulk movie?
I don't know, but there's going to be a new Hulk TV show out. She-Hulk comes out next year.
I guess I'm not opposed to it, but like...
Look, the Hulk's just... He's not as big. He never made it big like the other ones. You know what I mean?
Hulk's more of a favorite than a lot of them, I think, to a lot of people.
His movies weren't like...
Not movies, but like as...
Well, that's what I'm saying. They're not making... They're just like Green Lantern. They didn't make it big. That's why they stopped making them. So they made 2003. Didn't do that well. Then they do it with Edward Norton, a big actor. Didn't do that well. Then they don't do shit until Avengers. No, they weren't very high-grossing movies.
They were so good.
Again, it's all personal opinion. Like I said, movies that nobody likes that I do, if I'm entertained and I like them, who cares?
Yeah.
That's why I don't ever agree with the critics
I'm just
usually.
thinking like it's an Avenger, though. Like, how are there not... I guess then the Avengers...
Maybe
yes,
those
in
will be
comics,
two to take and make again and see.
But like the She-Hulk thing, again, I'm not opposed to it, but like, why don't we have a Hulk thing?
Because they were so... I don't know. Maybe it's just because it was so big in the...
Like, we're getting a Black
70s
Widow,
or whatever.
We got a fucking
There was
Falcon.
the
We have a
Hulk
Winter
TV
Soldier
show.
thing.
There was a Hulk
Who
TV
gives
show
a
for
fuck?
years back in the 70s.
I mean, all of it was a thing for years, though. All the Avengers. Just
But-
comics and TV shows, though.
Yeah, I'm just saying, they tried the Hulk thing.
I just love Hulk.
And again, it didn't go the way Iron Man went. It didn't go the way Captain America went. You know what I mean? So obviously they're not going to put more into it
I don't
because
think it
these
had
other
the-
ones are going
Were they Marvel?
bigger. What's that?
They weren't produced by Marvel, right?
Yeah.
The Hulk movies?
They're actually part of, so like when they tell you there's a sequence, all
Was
the
it like
Marvels,
Fox
they're even
on
linked
Marvel?
in. So even the Hulk is linked in with all the other.
No, I know that, but were the Hulk movies?
Yeah, the writer Stan Lee, Marvel comic books. I'm trying to see producer.
I don't know though. Did Stan Lee have a cameo in those movies?
Yes.
Which parts?
I mean, I could scroll through here and try to find it.
Anyways, we don't have to beat this fucking
But
dead horse.
he was a security guard in the 2003 one. Oh, when he falls through the museum or whatever, he falls through the roof. Do you not remember that scene? He comes crashing in. I don't know if he's like off a jet or something. Comes crashing in, and there's a security guard walking through. And
Oh yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
there's Stan Lee in that one.
Yeah, with the flashlight.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
Okay. Never mind then.
Yeah, I just they weren't big. Like, I mean, look at Daredevil. They made one movie. It didn't do big. Same with Elektra.
Damn, that movie was Elektra.
Look,
Whatever.
I liked him.
Daredevil was dope.
I did. I liked him too.
Elektra was whatever. I think.
I'm just saying they didn't do big, so they're not moving on with it. Where like Iron Man 1 was freaking huge, so they made 2, 3. You know what I mean? Thor's were massive.
I think that was contracted though.
It's all of them are contracted
But I
for a
think it was
certain amount, but only if they're not going to make them if they're contracted or not. They're not going to make them if they don't make money, which they
Yeah.
were, but all of them are.
But they were contracted for 4 movies or for 3 movies.
But if they're not making money, they're not going to continue to make them, contract or not. There's always outs.
But I'm just thinking,
I
like,
guarantee
why
you
wouldn't
Hulk
they...
was contracted for more movies, but they didn't do big, so why waste more money?
No, they would have made the other one. They would have made the other movies.
No, they wouldn't have. If they didn't, so say they were contracted for this, they
Because
spent
the actor
$2 million
was paid-
to make it.
The actor in the production was paid though. If it's
No,
contracted.
I'll guarantee you, there's in the contract it'll say this is contracted for 4 movies. You're going to make 4
Stipulations
movies,
if it
but
hits, okay.
if we don't make so much in the box
Gotta make
office,
numbers.
we're not going to make another one because they're
Yeah.
all about making their money, which is how the world runs. It's all about money. If the
Which
movies
leads me
aren't
back
making
to
the
my
money, they're
original
not going to keep
question
going.
That nobody anywhere can answer. Why the fuck's Iron Man cooler than Hulk? He's not. Why didn't Hulk hit it, dog?
It's because of
No, it's because Iron Man's the
the
fucking,
brains and the
he's
comedic.
the main Avenger they needed in their fucking ploy. Hulk wasn't. You know what they talked
Hulk's
about in
more
Legion
of a
today?
monster.
You know what they
He
talked
doesn't
about,
want
though?
to bring Hulk out.
Yeah, but when he does, man.
Yeah.
But they talked about when Hulk and Thanos fought. Thanos whooped Hulk's ass. But it made everyone think, like, what is Hulk's power? If Thanos could just whoop his ass in a street fight, what the fuck is Hulk's power?
But who didn't Thanos whoop? It took all of them using their powers to get the glove off of him. Like Thanos whooped everyone's ass.
Yeah, well, because he could snap good.
Yeah.
Hulk got the closest, though, one-on-one.
You think he got closer than Thor? With the axe?
That wasn't... yeah, I do. I think I do.
But see, let me put it this way: like Iron
Hulk
Man
didn't have
comes
an
out
axe.
with the
Hulk didn't have an axe.
was the. Of course, Hulk didn't have an axe.
And when Thanos and Thor fought, they both had weapons.
Okay.
When Hulk and Thanos fought, it was a fist fight.
Yet Hulk still got his ass whooped. But Hulk
that's-
also gets his ass whooped by Thor all the
But
time.
to answer the question is, I think Hulk got closer than
How can you think that when any other movie you watch,
hand-to-hand
Thor
combat.
beats Hulk? Look at the Avenger movies. Look at the Thor movie where Ragnarok. Thor beat him there too.
Yeah. Thor's a god, though.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. And then you're saying that Hulk got closer to beating Thanos than Thor, who beat
Hand-to-hand
Hulk.
combat. Also, when Hulk and Thor fought, it was never hand-to-hand combat. Hulk has a fucking hammer, or Thor has a hammer.
Not in Ragnarok. Thor had nothing.
Not in Ragnarok. Okay, original Avenger, though.
Well, yeah, he still had his hammer.
Even the
but-
comic before movies.
But look at Iron Man in the Hulkbuster uniform. He
Wait, when did they fight in Ragnarok?
when
in
he gets
the
captured.
arena?
Yeah,
Thor didn't have his powers. Fuck you.
I'm just saying, and he's
No,
still
you're not just saying Thor didn't have his powers.
and he was whooping the shit out of the Hulk.
No.
Yes,
No.
yes.
He
Watch it again.
whooped his ass when he got his lightning.
No, watch it again.
Hulk beat the...
In the arena, he was whooping his ass. Watch it again.
I don't think so.
Watch it again.
I'll watch it again if Brittany
Watch
lets
it
me.
again. Oh, so it means you won't be watching it again.
Baby's asleep, so maybe I will. I think Thor is getting smashed, dude.
No, he gets
And I'm saying that Thor's my favorite. Thor's
he
my
he
favorite
gets like
Marvel
he's like I know
superhero.
this guy, and he's like hey, and then he gets punched, but then he's whooping Hulk's ass, and everybody stops cheering for Hulk, and then Hulk
when he gets
like
his
knocks
lightning.
him out at the end or something. He didn't get the lightning in the arena.
Yes, he did. For it, and he's getting his ass whooped, and he's like, "Come on!" And then it comes to him, and he hits the ground, and it fucks Hulk up, and then he throws him up in the air or whatever.
I'm just telling you, he
Because I remember
beat Hulk's ass in the arena.
I remember Thor's getting his ass whooped because the Valkyrie bitch is up in her spaceship watching and she's laughing at Thor. I remember that.
But he's also fighting back and winning. He knocked
He's
Hulk around
fighting back,
a bunch.
but he ain't winning, motherfucker.
He was winning.
Until when he got
If
his
he
lightning.
punches Hulk, and throws him across the arena,
Thulk and Hor.
Thulk and Hor.
Stupid.
You know, I don't know.
Okay, how about just to get off that, stay on it though.
I'm not a fan of
What's
Hulk.
your favorite Marvel fight?
Ooh.
Just in like the movies. Not your ideal fight, but like just in like Civil War, there's a lot of fights in that one.
There's a lot of fights in all of them, but yeah, that's hard.
Because there's been some pretty good fights in those fucking shows, dude.
Yeah. Damn, I don't know. Like, I love the airport kind of fight scene in Civil War.
With all of them.
With all of them, yeah.
And Ant-Man's trying to stomp on motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get my favorite one is...
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know if I'd say that's my favorite, but that's one I like.
I can't remember the exact scenario, but it's when Thor and Captain America are using the hammer and the shield as a team to fight. I think they're fighting Iron Man.
Yeah, like he would throw the hammer and he'd deflect it with the shield. And
Yeah, or like he would hit his lightning on the shield and
Yeah.
would like shoot it. And that was like, I was like, oh my fucking God, this is what I've needed since I was a child.
But see, that goes.
Just made me come, dude.
That's awesome.
It was amazing.
I could see the stain growing.
Just that kind of shit.
But back to what I'm saying, the superheroes were like pansies. Like, look at Captain America. He's got all these powers, and he's just a pansy. Don't say bad words.
Yeah.
You know, like...
Oh, yeah, watch your language.
Yeah, I was like, come on, dude. Like, I get it. I get it for the kids.
But that's also for the old America, I want to call it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah. And that's like, that was the whole reason his using
like the Uncle
using
Sam
that
generation.
super soldier stuff worked on
to
him
fight
because
for
he
our
was such a
country.
good,
Yeah.
where like other people weren't. But have you watched episode 4 of The Winter Soldier yet?
Nope.
Fuck.
Nope.
Fuck.
Yeah, I was planning on watching that.
Fuck.
Well, so, see, my plan is watching it Saturday because I'll have 4 and 5.
Oh, see, and I'm all caught
That
up.
was my plan, yeah. Is it
I was
is it
really
pretty
wanted
good?
to talk about this one. I really wanted to talk.
Well, maybe fucking say something 2 days ago. That show's kind of irking me.
Why?
Because, okay, are you team... Okay, we'll call it this. Are you team Bucky or are you team Sam?
Bucky.
Okay, me too.
Yeah.
Because
I don't think Sam should have given the shield away.
But see, also I don't think he gave it away. I think
He didn't give it away
he
to new
trusted
Captain
the government,
America?
or
Yes.
he trusted whatever to.
But he
it would
gave
be sacred
Well, in a sense, he gave it away because it was given
from
to
his
him,
possession. Yeah,
and he gave it away to the government.
yeah,
And you know he knows how shady those fucks are.
yes. So okay, I honestly thought we might be differing here.
Oh, God,
That's
no,
why
I'm
I brought
100%
it up.
team Bucky,
But
yeah.
I'm team Bucky too because like, especially that was his best friend,
Yes.
and Sam was also, but like,
And he was the
He
only one that
doesn't know him.
believed in Bucky and brought Bucky back.
yes,
You know, so...
dude, that show is I'm pretty. Do you know if there's set for a second season?
I don't know yet, but I guarantee it will be.
Because I'm actually pretty into this show. Like, this is one that I'm like, wow, this is a really, really good show.
Yeah. I'm still upset with you not watching The Mandalorian yet.
There's a couple reasons. First reason, the one I use most, I'm blaming on Brittany. She hates Star Wars. she hates Star Wars. And so even if it's like, she's like, watch whatever you want, I can't watch Star Wars. Yeah.
What is wrong with her?
I don't know. She's just like, I don't get it. But like, also, okay, there's 2 more reasons. One, my second biggest one, it's not about Boba Fett, I found out
Oh
from
my
you.
gosh. Yes. Get over that.
No, that's the only reason I wanted to watch it, though. I thought it was the fucking Mando, dog. Anywho, I can get over it.
Okay.
The third reason, God, I have no time. Star Wars is a hard thing to watch if you're not fully invested while you're watching it. And you know that.
Yes.
You have to know the references and the characters and the things going on.
And you will. And watching it, you'll be like, I know that from the movies, or I know that one. You know, there are
I've watched the first 2 episodes.
cameos, you know what I mean, from the movies and all of them. There's storylines from the movies brought down. But
yeah, they're so easy to miss if I'm like, what are you choking on, Ruka?
Well, it'd be like,
Quit scratching at the door, Happy. I'm like, what do you need me to get, babe? Just like that kind of shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get you because I have the same issues, but I don't know. I guess I got it easier. Like if I'm watching something that I like, Lex usually goes up and watches TV somewhere else.
Yeah. I'm picky about shows that I want to get into because
Yeah.
I don't want to watch it unless I can fully immerse myself.
But
in
you're
the
so
fucking
far
experience.
out now. You're 12 hours out now.
What do you mean?
There's 24 episodes at half an hour apiece. You're almost 40 minutes apiece.
That's easy though. 12 hours. Well, I can do that, but not the only 2 days I'm home. I'm with the baby, and baby
Be like,
one-
baby, watch.
For one, she likes her shows in the mornings. She gets to watch My Little Pony. That's her show. She loves it.
Okay.
And then I don't know. Maybe it's just me like being too frantic, but I feel like she's not at the point yet where I can just be like roam the house while I watch a show. Because she's also on a
it's
weird
not
schedule.
you. I mean, she's one.
Yeah.
You don't want.
She cries when I'm not paying full attention to her sometimes too. She's like, "Why?"
So do I.
Yeah.
So does Brittany. I've seen it.
True. But I mean, and then it's like, well, because I'm watching TV, baby.
Yeah.
But I don't do that.
Well, no.
I'm
I
just
mean,
like,
even
I'm
now,
like, oh, you need my attention. I'm here.
even now, like tonight, like
I'm
Riley's
like,
like,
I'll
"Can
tell
come
you all
help
my
me?"
best
And
black jokes.
I'm watching TV, and I still got to get up and go help. You know what I mean? Like it's never gonna end.
When we were on the phone,
No, I was actually watching.
I was like, "Are you busy right now?"
It was
Because
before.
you seem
No, that was
busy.
with Alyssa. So 2 nights in a row now, Alyssa's made dinner. She made spaghetti last night, made grilled ham and cheese tonight.
Well, maybe I'll take her instead of Carter when we make that trade.
Right?
Yeah.
And she was asking me, what bread do I use? What this? I'm like, damn, just calm down.
Gluten free.
No, I was like watching. I was watching like tonight. The reason I was asking about documentaries, I was going through Hulu's documentaries, and I was watching trailers from it. I probably saved like 8 of them that I want to watch. And
I
as
was
I'm
serious
watching
about
those,
the mole people.
Riley's like, "Can you come help me do this? Can you come help me do this? I can't get this." I'm like, "No, I just want to watch TV. Leave me alone." But of course, I paused it and went and helped him.
Did you ever watch, what's it called? Mysteries of Oak Island?
No,
That's one I've always wanted to watch.
actually,
I
I'm gonna
first
be
heard
honest,
about
I've
it-
never heard of it.
I first heard about it in prison when there was only like a season out, but supposedly it's this island where I'm gonna say people because I don't know who. I'm thinking maybe Nazis, but they hid all their like their treasure and their gold and their like wealth and shit on this island, and they set up hella booby traps and like hella like misleading areas or like fake whatever, you know. And like it's these 2 dudes that are excavating this whole island trying to find the mysteries and like the folklore of this island. But it was also it's like one of those fucking gold mining shows, you know what I mean? They'll drag you along for a little bit, and it's like, oh, cliffhanger, and it's like, oh, they're just gonna drag me along for a little bit more, I think.
The Curse of Oak
The
Island.
Curse of Oak Island, yeah.
Yeah, there's 8 seasons of that.
Yeah, and there's a bunch
Jesus.
but it's like,
It's probably shitty because it was on History Channel.
but I think it's like all legit though.
Yeah,
I like those kind of documentaries though, just like shit that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to sniffle in the mic
Or like,
again,
so what kind of documentaries are you saving? What are you talking about here?
like there's one about Nickelodeon, like how it used to be.
Oh, I need to
there's-
watch that.
Yeah,
I've
there's
heard-
one. My favorite. What got me into it was I was flipping through
I don't
Hulu.
like watching that shit though. I know exactly what you're talking about, and that shit just.
I love it because it brings me back.
Oh, you're not talking about like the pedophile shit going on with Nickelodeon?
No. This is talking about like it's them talking about what they used to be able to get away with in the cartoons and like
Oh, okay.
the golden years of Nickelodeon when it used to be about the slime and the brightness and the fun, and now it's all just. Bleh.
I thought you were talking about like the weird.
No, I don't like the weird stuff. I don't want to. I
That's
don't
what
want to
I
know
was
about
saying.
it. Yeah,
I was like, I don't want to watch that shit because it just takes.
yeah.
It's a whole new
Um,
train of thought that no one needs to even.
What it
think about.
was is I clicked on Hulu and the first one was on there. It was called shit was called Back. It was about Back to the Future, about the movie, but it was a documentary about it. And so they're interviewing like the actors now and stop making fun of Michael J. Fox, you fuck. It's not his fault he has Parkinson's. Knock it off.
Wait, I just want to say real quick.
Yeah.
There's a rapper I listen to, and there's this one line he says. It's fucked up, but it makes me laugh on the inside so hard and makes me happy. But the rapper's name's Prof, but he says something about my name's Prof, and he says, I've been hot since Michael J. Fox could talk. And I'm just like, that's fucking so funny, dude. That's such a good line. I've been hot since Michael J. Fox could talk.
So it's called Back in Time, and it's a look at the impact the Back to the Future movies have had on our culture. How big they became when they weren't.
And now everyone's like, that was bullshit.
What?
They're all like, he was fucking his mom and we don't have hoverboards still.
Good Lord.
Everyone's like, that was horse dick.
Well, I agree. One of the guys, and like I said, I only watched the trailer, but he said, in my mind, that was the greatest time machine movie made. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was too.
Bill and Ted sucked. That was for sure the shit.
It was. I think Bill and Ted was
Far out.
a stupid comedy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, kind of like Wayne's World. Like it's supposed to. It's more stupid stuff than yeah. But yeah, no, I love Back to the Future. Those are 3 of my favorites also.
Okay,
Like I can watch those a lot. But
did you ever answer what your movie would be that you...
yeah, National Lampoon's Vacation.
Oh,
with
yeah,
Chevy
yeah,
Chase.
yeah. Okay, you're right.
I mean, there's many. Goonies I've watched probably at least 150 times. But I love Vacation.
I'm just
I
trying
love
to-
Chevy Chase. Bill Murray, Chevy Chase. Like that was my stuff. Like I love that.
I just couldn't remember your answer, but now I'm just trying to think.
There's another one I called.
There's-
Like it's called Just Eat It. It's talking about how much food is wasted. Like the one where they were talking about the peaches, like peach
Ooh, this
farmers,
is fun, yeah.
and he's showing, and the stores won't take it because it's not aesthetically pleasing. It's not the perfect looking peach,
Yeah.
so it just gets thrown away. It's perfectly good to eat, but
Whole
it just
Foods
gets
will take that
wasted.
shit.
What's that?
Whole Foods would take that shit.
Well, I guess this is
I'm
about
sure.
like these people, and they will go and like their fridges and their stuff are full of those
Uh-huh.
that they're just gonna throw away. It's still good. There's nothing wrong with it, but because it's not pretty or it was packaged wrong or
I can see how you'd be opposed to it, but like more are growing the next day.
yeah, but
So
why?
I see.
Okay,
like,
how
don't
about
waste it,
how
but,
about
like,
this?
How
It's
fast will it go bad opposed to how many more are growing?
cool. And I just sound like
Don't
Marcus.
Marcus
I take
me.
that back.
I was gonna say, don't
Yeah.
fucking Marcus
I
me right now.
apologize. Look at our homeless situation in the United States, or people who are starving.
Okay, but that's
So instead of
that's
throwing
why
it
I say
away,
how bad,
Give it away.
how fast does it go bad though from
Yeah.
where it's at? That's why I asked that.
Look, obviously fruit goes bad fast. But look, okay, they're going through and there's like a truckload that they're not going to sell, and they just take it to the dump instead of taking it to a homeless shelter. Take it
Yeah.
on the side of the
Pass it
road
out.
for the day. Free peaches.
And maybe that's just because like maybe I believe in people more, and no, I guess the homeless aren't getting fed enough. I'm just thinking about like the food drives and the homeless shelters, but there's not enough of them. You're right, and there's not enough food in them.
Yeah,
and there's
well-
not enough good.
Well,
food.
just back to look at restaurants. If they don't sell all the food they have
Dude, I hate
prepared,
that.
they
I
throw it
hate
away.
that. It's
when you
illegal.
can easily go and give it to
It's
homeless
illegal,
shelters.
dude. Isn't that weird?
I don't.
And I don't get that.
Yeah, it's stupid. You don't want to give it to a homeless shelter? Fine. Say we close at 9, from 10 to 12, free meals for those of you who need a meal.
That would be cool too.
Then you get rid of the food. You're not throwing it in our dumps or whatever.
there would legitimately
There's so
be
many other
waiters
things
that
you
would
could do.
work for free just for causes like that.
Exactly. I'd go do it.
Yeah, I would do it.
You know, I haven't cooked in a restaurant in 14 years, but I would try it again to
Safety.
do that. You know what I mean? So this one, it says, filmmakers and food lovers Jen and Grant dive into the issue of food waste from farm and retail right into the back of their own fridge. In a deliciously entertaining challenge, they pledge to quit grocery shopping and survive only on discarded food.
That's pretty dope.
Yeah.
That's
And I
gotta
don't
be-
mean like
that's
dumpsters
gotta
half-eaten hamburger. I mean like,
Oh, I know, but that's got to take. Like, sure, it saves a lot of money, but imagine the time that takes.
oh, yeah.
And
You can't have a
but-
full-time job and then still go out
I mean,
and find
if
food.
if
but
you're
yeah.
homeless, I guess that wouldn't be an issue. You do what you need to do to fucking eat and get by or whatever. But like that's got to take a lot of time though to
Well,
just figure that out.
honestly,
it's got to.
I bet part of it is just finding out where the food plants, I don't know what I'm trying to say, the distribution
Food
centers,
drives.
and then you go and be like, hey, can I go through your discarded stuff?
Oh, I see what you mean.
And yeah, like they were literally filling their pantry and their fridge with food that was perfectly fine, still sealed, still everything's good, it's not rotten, it's not past its due date. It just
look
wasn't pretty.
Yeah.
So it was going to get thrown away.
Could do
What
so
I want to
many
know,
things.
so these movies came out in the 80s, right?
Mhm.
The Back to the Future. Why don't we have cars that run on trash yet?
That's why I'm saying these movies are bullshit. That's why I said
Like,
that.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
had a big fucking. They had a big vision for us, and we
But
shat
they,
on it.
yeah, they could.
No, I think we
They
could
could have cars.
Yeah, we could.
They have Right now, Moscow, one of the things I loved when I was working at Moscow is we would give our
back in Moscow, we fucking had this, yeah.
our old fry oil
back in
to
L.A.
This bus driver. He had a bus that
cornstarch
ran,
car?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude,
And so
those
he
are
would
dope.
take all our old fry oil. Obviously, the cleaner the better, but he would clean out, and that's
filter it himself, yeah.
that was his gas, which is freaking awesome.
And it's free.
We didn't have to dispose of it.
It's not gonna go waste in the ground
Exactly.
and make water dirty. Yeah,
Exactly. That was great. So we could do that, but we can't.
That'd be sick.
Like, we don't have a car like the DeLorean that runs off of garbage, like turns it into fuel. They can do that.
We do, Donnie. And I know this is like old conspiracy Tyler coming out.
Nope, I'm with you on these ones.
But like they you can't capitalize on that.
Just like a car that can run off of, we can make windmills produce energy, but we can't have, while you're driving down the road, that wind is doing the same thing as a windmill and charging your battery of your car.
Yep. Or hydroelectric.
The solar car, like we can do everything else, but you can't have it in a car. Bullshit.
And it's like, okay, even if we could do this, cars don't have to go as fast as maybe gasoline makes them. Maybe turn every car to this, and we have a different standard of transportation speed, as long as it's more efficient fuel-wise, I guess. Why make it?
Why make my truck go up to 120 when the max speed's 80?
Well, I mean, I don't know. Tesla, no gas, all electric, fast as fuck. So like,
For how long?
If you can do it, do it.
See, that's what I'm getting at.
They
is like,
last a while, dude.
they have all these electric cars out now. They even have an electric Hummer. GMC owns Hummer now. They're selling
Mustang's
Hummers.
got an electric SUV now.
But how far will it get you?
I think
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of these will drive for 3 hours
well.
and then they have to charge again.
Yeah, I guess.
You know, and how many places have charging ports? So you'd have to, say you want to take a trip to Vegas, you have to find every single spot there's a charging port so you know you can keep charge and go.
Part of the cause, though, that's not much of a price.
No, I get that. I'm just saying, what I'm getting at is they can make them last longer. That's why I'm saying, like, we can use wind to create energy to run a house, but we can't use that same theory of wind energy.
Oh, we're agreeing
as
here,
you're
but on
driving
separate
down
points. We're agreeing
down the street. So you're driving down at 80 miles an
last
hour.
Longer if it was a slower vehicle.
But
so
also,
we're agreeing here on the same.
Well, I'm just saying,
points.
like, you have to stop and plug in to charge your battery.
Mm-hmm.
We use windmill to create energy. That's the same process. Why can't you use that as you're driving? You have the same turbines inside the car collecting the wind as you're driving at 80. That's a lot of wind to keep the battery charged as you're driving.
That's why I said the hydro.
Or solar on your roof to charge the battery while you're driving. Why is any of this going? Do you have to stop and charge every so many hours?
I think it could be, though.
That's what I think it could be
it's super
too.
plausible. I think we're ready.
I think so too. Why isn't it here now? We have all this knowledge. We have all this stuff. So why aren't we using it for that? You know why?
For a second, I thought you were asking me
Because
specifically.
gas companies and the oil companies
Exactly.
who
You can't
support government
capitalize.
wouldn't make the money.
Yep.
But yeah, we should let's end this. Hopefully next week we have Dan.
I think we will.
We need to start getting some more guests in here.
Randall's been dying. I'll say that right now.
Yeah, Randall, my wife's aunt.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, Donnie's taking us out.
Cool. Fuck you, Tyler.
I say fuck you,
Dan.
Donnie.
We're out, bitches. Dad bods out.